Howdy y'all, Twitchonium here. Coming at y'all today with another March of the Machine quick draft. We will jump straight on in and see what we open today. Well, a extremely hard to cast draw spell. Not super exciting. We have a 2 rare pack here, although Squee not necessarily the bombiest of rares. So in this pack, what's calling out to me? The Scald, the Afara's Dispersal. Could even try and start with like a Invasion. Could be a fun color pair. I haven't really done a lot of blue-green. Yet if I'm taking a blue or green card, I think I'd rather just take Dispersal or Pest than the Invasion itself. Could try to do an aggressive red deck. Haven't done that in a while. Not a lot of great follow-ups, though, that we could potentially wheel. I think I'm just going to take Dispersal here. It's such a strong... Blue is a strong color, and Dispersal is a strong piece of interaction. Alright, now we see Norn's Inquisitor is jumping straight out at me. Such a strong 2-drop. In any deck, White-Blue Knights is one of the ones it can work in. Not its strongest, it's best in Phyrexians, but... last draft or the draft before, recently we did some Phyrexian stuff, so wouldn't mind trying to do a Knight's strategy instead. None of these blue cards are exceptional enough to want to take it over the Inquisitor to follow up with our Dispersal, so we'll take that, and who knows. See what we wheel out of here. Alright, now nothing for blue. We do have some okay white stuff. The Grasp is the stronger card, I think. Well, hard to say. Invasion's a strong card too, but I guess if you get to flip this, it's really good. A 4/4 Vigilant Flyer is pretty strong. But white struggles with removal, so I think I'm just going to snag it while we have it here. Could also try and pivot back into red. Seeing some decent red options, maybe for like a red-white aggro deck. But I think I just like taking the solid removal here. Now we'll just do the same thing again. Take a cut short. Invasion and Tidal Terror are both fine for blue if we wanted to try and stick with our Dispersal, but at this point, it's looking like white is more open than blue. Yeah, so now I think we need to decide. We either go the white-red route, the white-black route, or the white-green route, because all three of these are strong for their archetypes. I've done a lot of the white-green, and it's never really worked out for me. I've had it played against me to phenomenal, success, but maybe we take this Hoplite, and then if we wheel any of those Scalds or any of those backup creatures, we just take those really highly. Well, now we've got Sculpted Perfection to go with the Inquisitor. Vanquish and Maul are in the pack too, makes me think black might be open, so I guess we'll just keep ourselves open to red-white or black-white. And now, I guess we take the Bola Slinger because it works either way. White's the one color we know we're going to play. Furia and Scrounger would both be sweet, but we'll just take the Slinger. We know we're just going to make our deck. Nothing black in here, so it's either the Knight or the Heel Slasher. I think I actually like the 2 bodies in one first. They make good vigilant creatures to put backup counters onto. Well, here's one that fits all the criteria. It's a backup creature and a white as well. Just keep taking those. Nothing interesting in here. We didn't wield the Scald or whatever it's called. Okay. So now we can take the Invasion or Shatter the Source, which we definitely would play if we end up in the red-white deck. I guess we'll just take the Invasion. Stick to white, which we know we're gonna be running. Heck, if we get enough fixing stuff, we might even be able to play all 3. Although at this point, with another Inquisitor and another Perfection in the pack, as much as we just recently played Phyrexians, and I guess we don't actually have a ton of Phyrexians in the deck. I mean, I kind of built this thing as a backup deck already. So maybe we do just kind of take the Scald and force our way in here. Another Inquisitor is just so good, though. Now, let's try and do the... Let's do the aggro thing. Might not be successful, but I want to try it. I immediately regret that because now we're going to snap take Shieldred and force our way directly back into black-white because that's a super awesome Shieldred. Take this removal now. Alright, fine 2-drop. Bond Warden is no longer going to make our deck. Wonder if we take a Vat Keeper and try to do 3 colors with it. Nah. Unexciting, but I'll take the Revelation there. I'd love a Daxos, but I think our deck wants the Phyrexian creatures more, where we can get them. Man, I'd love a Huntsmaster and a Sanctifier, but I think we're going to need... We missed out on some black removal because we weren't in black at the time, or didn't know we were. So, I think we need to take that for now. How many targeted spells do we have? Is that to be instant or sorcery? No. Not enough, I don't think. This could still be fine, though. It's like we want the interventions once we have the Tiller, but we'd need to take... Yeah, let's just take the Tiller. Oh, we got the Sculpted Perfection back. That's awesome. Defector. Unseal might make the deck, especially with a Shieldred. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see if we can cast the Shieldred. I've been asking for strong OG Phyrexian bombs, and that's a pretty great one. Oh my. Okay, well, this is a nutso pack right now. We've got Kenrith, who would be super fun to just jam in a deck, and even just with the white and black abilities, he's amazing. He's a 5/5 that lets us return great creatures from our grave and gain life anytime we want. Super strong, but Glissa is an unbeatable house of a card. So I'm and we're playing Phyrexians. So I'm very tempted to snag Glissa and then spend this pack trying to force her into our deck, which I'm going to go ahead and do. Alright, so with that in mind, I should probably take Burgeoning here. But I do think we still want to stay white as much as possible, and like I said earlier, we're very low on removal. I think if we want to play the Glissa, we have to run the Burgeoning, or pick it up here while we can. Yikes, this is the pack where you want everything. I want the Seal, I want the Intervention, I want the Deadly Derision, I want the Surveyor, and I want the Jungle Hollow. So what do we want the most? I guess we don't want to play this. These are removal. So we need some 2-drops, really. Just move all our removal over. I guess some of our creatures are definitely lower on the power scale now that we've switched to Phyrexians. Like, this is still a 3/3 for 3 with Vigilance, which is fine, but I'd rather this be a Phyrexian if possible. So we need early plays and removal. Deadly Derision, perhaps? It's harder to cast, especially in 3 colors, but it will give us a treasure, which can be that green we need sometimes, so I kind of like that for that. It's kind of serving both roles, fixing, which is what we take these for anyways, and removal, which is why we take Seal. So I'm going to take the Derision here. And, oh, this is another one of those great packs. I'd love another Burgeoning, another Grasp, but Phyrexian Awakening in a deck with a bunch of Phyrexians is going to do a lot of work. I don't think we need a 5-drop. I'll take a Ichor Shade. Now we can pick up that Intervention. Alright, Blossoming Sands is a nice dual land for us there. Got 2 Invasions of Dominaria now. Let's take the creature. Mauler's nice. Another Intervention. Ooh, we got the Burgeoning back. Okay. So we may have to cut the Glissa Splash out, but man, I really want to try and play it if we can. If we ever get a board state with Glissa and Shieldred on it, whoo, that would be nasty. Alright, so I think most of our top end, maybe the Defector can go. Yeah, it can probably go. We really didn't get there on 2 drops, which is a shame. I guess I'm going to put back in the Bond Warden and the Revelations because of that. Maybe we cut an Intervention. That kind of makes it like 5 creatures, because this is pseudo like a Incubate token. I could see cutting the Invasions of Dominaria. How many creatures we got? 13 plus a bunch of Incubate tokens. So I think I am going to cut that Sentinel I was talking about earlier. I do still like the Bola Slinger a lot. I could see cutting the Knight too. And then we cut all 4 of those. Yeah. See what our lands look like. 12, 12, and 3. 7, 7, and 4. I'm tempted to cut down to 1 less green, but I think I probably shouldn't. Yeah. I'm going to keep it this way to start with, but I'm very tempted to add 1 more black because we've got 4 double black cards. Now I'm just going to do it. Yep. Alright, and we're going to make Shieldred the deck box, and I'll see y'all in the matches. Welcome to what is actually round 2. I forgot apparently to hit record on round 1. We had a great back and forth game, but we didn't manage to clinch it in the end there, so this one gonna have to toss back. As much as I'd love to keep Glissa, actually maybe we should just keep this hand. If we get to slam Glissa down, which we're only 1 land away from doing, yeah, let's just do it. We get to go Perfection into Glissa. Just need to hope they don't get off to a crazy aggressive start here. Oh wow. They're going all in on the invasions here. Just take our time. They're going to get this flipped, but we can Derision 1. If they're spending, what's this, 8, you know, attacks worth of damage on these things, that's pretty okay, I think. Although this one might have to just die now, actually. Yeah. I'd love to get the Perfection down first, but that thing's going to be a problem with 2 invasions out. I'd rather make them keep swinging their flyers at these things. These are going to be super annoying. Going to be what, like 2 4s or 3 4s or something? 4 4s? I forget. It's based on artifacts, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5 soon. Alright, so I think we just definitely Glissa now. If they have a counterspell for this, I'm going to be feeling really bad. Alright, so they can flip with that. Hopefully they swing out. Because then they won't be able to crew this other thing on blocks. This makes me think they have removal for Glissa. Not sure why, but... Oh, it's a legendary artifact. Well, this is a good follow-up from them either way. Okay, so I think I'm transforming them all. We'll swing like this. They can block a 3/3 or a Glissa. Yeah, they might just be able to outrace us with this 4/4 in the sky and unblockable 5/6 on the ground. I'd love to draw one of our 2-mana enchantments that locks up a creature. I'd really like to put that on the terror here. So this is 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're hitting them back with. I think we have to block this one right now. Yikes. Yeah, I maybe probably definitely should have not kept that starting hand. It was too slow. Alright, so we're taking 10, I think, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this now, actually. Yikes, we didn't put any creatures in our bin. I was hoping to at least get some creatures back to have some more options next turn, but I mean, I guess Nightmare would have been nice, but Burgeoning would have, and a Plains were both dead draws for us, more or less. Huh. I don't know why I thought they were hitting us for 10. It's only 9, it looks like. But then they just die? Or we just die. Ah, okay, fair. Rough. I learned my lesson. Glissa can't carry us that hard, as awesome as she is. So, my own fault. See y'all in round 3. Welcome back. We're on the play, and we have another hand that's very similar to that last one I kept. I would love to keep this one too, but I'm gonna try and learn my lesson from the last game. And I think I'm gonna ditch my swamp here because the Burgeoning will get us to all 3, or maybe I should be maybe I should ditch the Nightmare even. Yeah. At least this way we can curve out. And if we get the Incubator token from Burgeoning while we still have Inquisitor on the board, we can flip that. Look at that, they've got their own Inquisitor. Let's put on the green. Let's see if they want to take this trade. I hope they do. I was gonna say, keeps them from flipping their stuff, but they're too wise for that. Oh me, oh my. What a top deck on turn 4. Let's transform them all. Because they get the Norn's Inquisitor trigger. Next turn we can Bola Slinger even to get more damage through. Aw, okay. Fair enough. So, I mean, Bola Slinger is putting us in a good spot here if they can't kill us outright. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so if I kill this one, they have no good blockers. I mean, they can block our Inquisitor with their Sentinel, but then they're going to eat 3 and lose a... Yeah, they can't do that. Go to 1. And we'll see if they can play 2 creatures. That is, unfortunately, a single creature that does that. Wow, what a combo there the opponents had in hand. No attacks. We're going to end up losing at 1, aren't we? Come on, really? We're just going to sit here drawing lands now. They're going to get the all creatures +1/+1. 2 more, yeah. Wow, that's so frustrating. We were so close. And all we're drawing are lands. I hate losing to not being able to play the game. Like, 4 lands in a row there. Just anything. We just needed anything. And we could have, like, any creature. A single 1/1 would have done the trick. So we're going to end up going 0-3. Let's take a look at the deck. I guess it was 0-2 for y'all. I apologize again for the missing that first one, but we never saw Shieldred a single time. Didn't draw her, you know, didn't mulligan her, nothing. So that kind of frustrating as well, because she's my babe. I was really hoping we got to play her. Did get to cast Glissa a couple of times, though, which is always fun. Never even saw our Mauler. We only saw Furia once. Never saw it. Never saw it. Oh, no, I guess we did once. It might have been in the game that y'all didn't see. Never saw it. 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 So, like, let's take out every card in the deck that I never drew and see what our deck actually looks like. Wow. Deck looks a lot worse when you don't see all your cards. Yeah. Well, was a fun try nonetheless, and I appreciate y'all for coming along on that ride with me. I will see y'all in the next draft video. Take care, everyone.